Okay, shalawam. Okay, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, baha sham Yahawashi, baha sham Kodash. I want to say double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS, and to the elect out there, do the work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Okay, this is GMS Precepts. My name is Nazar Khad, and I have here Micah 2:10. And I was reading it. Because this scripture is used to show that America, aka Babylon, is not our rest for you Israelites. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Despite majority of you of our people believing America is a place of the kingdom of heaven. All right. According to prophecy, this is not our rest. This place, America, was merely a place of our punishment. All right. And furthermore, the Most High has a place for us to dwell in. The Most High has a land that is ours, that He chose for us to be ours. As a matter of fact, I didn't want to, I'll just get it now since I mentioned it. This is Deuteronomy 1:8. It says, "Behold, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to give unto them and to their seed after them." What land was that? That was the land of Israel. At that time, it was referred to as the land of Canaan, which is the land of Israel. So that was a land that was given to our forefathers. All right, for us to possess forever, right? And you know what? I might as well get that in Apocrypha as well. That the Lord has a chosen land for His people. I believe it's the 5th chapter. It might be. Give me a sec. I should have looked for it earlier. Here it is. Let me see where it says the land. Okay. Here it is, verse 24. And all the lands, right? Because this chapter, this few verses here are going into certain things that the Lord shows. Because yes, He created everything, right? But there's certain things that are chosen of the Lord. All right, there's a chosen people and a chosen land, a chosen fowl, right? A chosen cattle. It goes into it in this chapter, right? It says and I'll just read the point. It says, verse 24, and of all the lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit, right? And of all the flowers that thou hast therefore one lily. Okay. And then it goes down to verse 27. It says, and among all the multitudes of the people, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. And that's referring to the Israelites. So yes, the Lord created all nations, but he created one nation to be unto Himself, and that was Israel. The same thing, He chose one land to be the chosen land for His people. All right, verse 24 says, and of all the lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit. And that one pit, that one land, is referring to the land of Israel. So going back to Micah 2:10, Micah 2:10, where it says, I'll just read it. Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Right now, when this was written, I believe the prophet was prophesying because Samaria and Jerusalem were about to be taken over. Okay, so he was saying at that time, this is not our rest. Okay, because it is polluted. But you can use this scripture for today, because America is a polluted land. All right. And furthermore, America was just a place of our captivity. It is not a place for us to succeed. This is not, America is not going to be the kingdom of heaven, because this land was not chosen by the Most High to be that. Right. So it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Now, this place, America, is polluted on all levels. It's polluted on all levels, whether you go into the philosophy of America, um, uh, the land of America is polluted. The ways of America is polluted. The air we breathe is polluted. The people are polluted. This is a polluted land. So this land, America, is not the place where we are to prosper as a nation. Okay. All right. And furthermore, what proves that is Numbers. Okay. Numbers 35 verse 33. Okay. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. Right. Because this land of America, the land of America, that we dwell in now is polluted. Right. For blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein. Right. Because the land is shed is polluted by the land of the Israelites. Okay. Whether you go all the way back to the tribe of Gad and the tribe of Reuben, as well as the tribe of Judah, right? And all the other tribes that came over here throughout the years. All right. The so-called Negro tribes, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, the Latino tribes, as well as the Native American tribes, as far as Gad and Reuben. Okay. All the nations, or all the tribes of Israel, blood had been shed in this land. So this land is polluted, man. Okay. And the only way that this land will be cleansed is if it says it, verse 33, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right. So this place, but the way this land is going to, the Most High has a plan for the land of America. Okay. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get it. I just thought of it right now. I believe it's 49. Yeah, it's 49. Yeah, you go. See, Jeremiah 49 and 11. It says also, Jeremiah 49 and 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Edom represents America. All right. It tells you that in Isaiah 34th chapter, it refers to it as Idumea, which is just the Greek way of saying Edom. OK. All right. And Isaiah 34th chapter goes into the destruction of Idumea, aka Edom. Right. So it says also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, say the Lord. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. So that's the plan for America. The Most High is going to allow Edom, the land of Edom, or America, to be destroyed and never be inhabited by man ever again. That's the plan for America. So knowing that, how can America be our rest? How can America be the place where we're going to establish a society, right? Because you got certain groups out there, certain Israelite groups that want to establish a society, to build up schools here in America, when it's prophesied America is going to be destroyed. America, the Most High has a plan for America to be that sign to the nations, for the nations. This is what happens when you come against my people. Okay. And no mankind shall dwell here in the land. So how can America be our rest? Okay. Now, also wanted to go into the word rest, and I'll probably, there you go, I had it already. Micah 2 and 10, right? It says, Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall surely destroy you, even with a sword destruction. So let me get the word rest. H4496. It's manacha. Manacha. It says resting place, rest, resting place, rest, quietness. Okay. Down here, the strong definition, one of them is an abode, comfortable, ease, quiet. Since we've been over here in the land of America, we haven't had that rest. We haven't had that quietness. All right. We're still under captivity, man. We're still under subjection, under the rulers that rule this place. Okay. So this place, America, is not our rest, man. And that's pretty much the scripture that explains it. I'll read I believe, let me see if I think I was done in Numbers. Let me read Numbers again and I'll close it out on that. It says, so shall, Numbers 35 and 33, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not the land thereof, which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, the Lord, dwell among the children of Israel. And going back to verse 33, blood is going to be shed in the land of America via the race wars. Okay, there's going to be a lot of bloodshed here in America prior to the deliverance of the nation of Israel. It's going to be that's going to be part of the turmoil that's going to take place here, man. That's why it says in Egypt shall be like women, like women. I believe that's Isaiah. I believe I might not be able to get that. Isaiah 8, no, Isaiah 19, is it? Yeah, I don't know. In Egypt, there you go. Isaiah 19 and 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it. So the Most High is going to judge this place, America. Okay. And before the Lord comes, just thought of another scripture. I believe, what's that? That's, and I'll close it on that. Lord willing. I said that like, man, times already. Luke 12 and 48, 47, 48, 49, 12 and 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? So you can clearly see it's in a red letter, which means this came out of the Lord's mouth. Okay. So the Lord is saying, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? Meaning, when he says he's going to bring fire, he means metaphoric fire, metaphorically speaking, and literally speaking. Okay, metaphorically speaking, because the Lord is going to bring judgment on the earth. He's going to execute judgment on the earth, which means he's going to do a lot of killing. Okay, and that's literal, and metaphorically, and literally, he's going to bring fire on the earth by the way of those chariots, man. It tells you in Isaiah 66, the Lord is going to come with fire and with his angels like a whirlwind. So when the Lord returns, okay, he's going to be doing a lot of killing. He's going to be bringing that fire, bringing that heat. And also prior to his coming, there's going to be a lot of chaos happening here already. Okay, so this place, America, is not our rest because it is destined. It's prophesied America is going to be destroyed. So there's no way that America is our rest. All right. So I pretty much hit the points. That's pretty much it. Until the next show. Shalawam.